slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little to the little thick thing, keep it. Got a like she shine to Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the got to say about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to the trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm hot out your feelings, hop up the feelings. Gone hot up the ceiling, I want you to get slide. I got a feeling, get it crackin', let's kill it. In the back, you're chillin', I want you to get come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I'm hot on asteroid, plus I keep that. Don't need phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitch, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? You know, my mama told me I'm that shot.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading
now
off
a chance for
Cleveland,
Stephen
the
Kwan.
left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
That missed by a lot. And we're underway here in the home opener. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That's down and in. A slider missed. One out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. And Ramirez is set down. Now at the plate, Will
Batting
Brennan.
third, the right fielder, Will Brennan.
And a foul ball. In there at the knees.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count is even.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And there's a ball. The rise. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in San Diego, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And that's in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Luis Arraez stands in. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Bieber checks the runner. Tag, and they got him. Tatis picked off. Thomas on the move, makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. So in now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. King back to work. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Check swing. He held up. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that squirts through. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's Lane Thomas. Trying to move him over here. To first, out on the sac bunt. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
1-0.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 1-2. And that one is inside. On the ground, right side, Cronenworth slings to first, there for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Brian Rocchio, and Cleveland on top once in. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 2-0. And now Angel Martinez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. And that's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. A swing and a miss. Michael King the strikeout.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest.
Back here at Petco Park in beautiful San Diego. This place hosted postseason baseball last year, Siggy. And Padre fans hope they'll experience more of the same this year.
Great energy in this ballpark, and a successful Padres team is really good for baseball. They're giving the Dodgers everything they can handle in the NL West. Plus, Petco Park has turned into one of the best postseason experiences in the league.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Jake Cronenworth in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that chance handled. That takes care of Cronenworth. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Batting six, the shortstop, Xander
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Brennan makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Jason Hayward. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's down on strikes. That's out number 3. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Petey Halpin. Out there to center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. That one a little bit high. Ball 1. Kwan hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Sends it to first. 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Now a fly ball to right center. Merrill drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Foul ball there.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Connor.
Next to hit, Connor Joe. And that is out of play. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A massive home run. It's 3-2. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Inside. And that's ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Thomas makes the grab. 1 away. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis
That's a
Jr.
slider for a strike.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
One gone. Runner at first. And here is Luis Arias. 0 for 1 with a fly out to
Number
center.
36, Cade Smith.
In the dirt. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In the dirt. Tatis leads off first with one away. Kwan sprinting after it. Makes the grab for the second out. And now it's Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game.
Manny Machado.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. 2 outs. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the outside corner, got him looking. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Will Brennan.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. A double and a run scored his first time up, and misses inside. Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. That one missing inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
There's Lane Thomas now. 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Bo Naylor.
Bo Naylor.
On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
is
2
downstairs. And Jake has entered the K zone. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. Flied to right his first time. Just missed.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Back here at Petco Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. First pitch misses.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So digging in, Angel Martinez. And that one misses up and in. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That missed inside. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Merrill makes the play, and there's 2 down. Petey Halpin digs in for the Guardians. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one just misses, and a count 1-2.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
And that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Elias Diaz. Smith back to work. And there's a foul ball. Brennan makes the catch for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So now here's the DH, Connor Joe. He's already homered here in this one.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 34, Paul.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Outside low, and a count now 2-0. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
2-2.
And that's way high. And a full count now. Brennan makes his way towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill digs in now.
Merrill.
And that one is inside, ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Throws to first. 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Now pitching
Jeremiah Estrada takes over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to 3rd. No swing. Just held it back there. And that one fouled off.
Ball 2.
Fouled off. He was late. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
1 ball.
Tap
1 strike.
dances out of the way of that one.
Strike 2. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The Padres leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ripped on a line. Merrill makes the catch. And there are 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Will Brennan. That one hammered center field. Merrill raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. And that misses. 1-0. Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
First baseman,
110 miles
number 4,
per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming. That's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Next to hit, Luis Arias. Dive, and he's got it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Nice diving stop right there. It gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Arise, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So up next, Jake
Cronenworth. Second baseman, Jake
Cronenworth measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Struck him out looking. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now pitching for
righty reliever out of the pen, Brian Hoey. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Just missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
That's too low, and it's 1-0. And that clips the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Swinging a foul out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Just misses. And the count is filled up.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think
runner goes again. Into center. Merrill trying to get to it. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's 1 down.
that's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the move. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm. Yuki Matsui.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
That one out to right. And that's the third out. Back here in San Diego, set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Number 37, Trevor Stephan.
Outside low, and that's ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. This to center field. Thomas makes the grab, one down. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one at 95, missed up top, ball 1. Schneemann tosses to first, and there are 2 outs. And now it's Elias Diaz.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at Petco Park, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Angel Martinez.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
1 and 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Okay.
Hit on the ground to short. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Petey Halpin digs in for the Guardians.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swings and misses. 0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. Has room, and he makes the catch. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Connor Joe. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
Strike 1.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the youngster, Jackson Merrill, at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him.
That's right.
He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became the youngest Padres player to hit a home run in a postseason game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And the slider just misses. that one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back.
Leading off
and
for
now
the Guardians,
Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez. Now
Robert Suarez on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Pitch misses. 1-0. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. Brennan swings through it for strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike two.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
On the ground. A dive. Nice stop. To his knee. The throw. But he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle. And the tying run is on. One down. Runner at first. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. A gigantic blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. One down. Here comes Lane Thomas. And a foul ball.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Way out front for strike two. That's a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Everything was on.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2. Now move to first. And he's back in on a dive. Runner goes again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. Stepping up for the Guardians. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Heads up base running right there.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 48, Emmanuel.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. And fouled off. Takes it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. Here comes Manny Machado.
Machado.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Oh, 2.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last
Now
out.
batting.
Jake
the second
Cronenworth,
baseman,
the next
Jake
up for the Padres.
Cronenworth.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. He's under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians hold on to win a tight one.